Yes! Finally, after months of dealing with mediocrity crap, we finally got Woken Brilliant at its maximum potential in the WWE. Yes! We finally got the ultimate deletion! Yes! Senor Benjamin, prepare the battlefield for annihilation and delete the soul of the Eater of Terrestrials, Bray Wyatt. Delete! 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 I honestly, I'm being dead honest with y'all. I have been so stoked for Raw this week. This was like the first time that I was upset missing Raw when current superstars were actually doing shit. The last time I felt like this was SummerSlam, like 2013 episodes where I was excited for Raw. That's how bad it's been with wrestling for me. Like, that's 5 years. That's like 5 years ago, SummerSlam 2013. Like, the lead up to that and the shows after that. Those are like some of my favorite Raws. You know? If you go back to my channel, there's proof of that. But the thing is, man, I've been so excited for this Ultimate Deletion. This is like the first time that I was actually upset that I was missing Raw. Like, in quite some time, like I said earlier. I can't believe that I was actually upset. I avoided Twitter like it was the plague. I was like, nope, not going on Twitter. Not going to see what people are saying about the Ultimate Deletion. I was excited for this Ultimate Deletion. Man, it was featuring Woken Matt and Bray Wyatt. But before I talk about the Ultimate Deletion, we got to talk about other stuff on Raw because, heck, it's 3 hours of this crap. We have to talk about the rest of it before we can get the stuff that you actually want to hear about. So let's get through this episode of Monday Night Raw, shall we? How did this episode kick off? Well, with Kurt Angle coming to the ring, telling us what we already know. Roman Reigns, who was suspended, all of a sudden have a live microphone and dressed in his ring gear, all of a sudden go, I'm the big dog, go let me fight Lesnar. Security comes and they manage to handcuff Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns beats up security. Then Lesnar comes out and beats the shit out of Reigns. And then pretty much Lesnar does what Care Bear has been doing with months with Reigns. And WWE expects Reigns to get over how? WWE, I don't know if you understand this, but no one is going to feel sorry for Roman Reigns. You can do whatever the hell you want with Roman Reigns. Until something in real life happens to Reigns where fans can actually sympathize with the dude, the character Roman Reigns will never, and I mean never, have sympathy with the fans. The fact that Roman Reigns came out tonight and he pulled a John Cena from the Nexus crap, acting like his suspension doesn't matter, walking around in his goddamn ring gear with no consequences whatsoever. You know, why should I be liking this guy? I'm a Roman Reigns fan. I like what the dude does as a talent. But if I'm looking at this from someone that is just trying to understand the Reigns and Lesnar storyline, this shit makes no sense. And of course, if I'm someone trying to understand the storyline, guess what? WWE, there's this saying, talk shit, get hit. Reigns has been talking all this shit about Lesnar when Lesnar's not there. And guess what? Lesnar's now there. Guess what Lesnar did? Kicked his ass. Just like any other man would do. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to get behind Lesnar's ass. Sure, Lesnar hasn't been showing up to shows. Sure, Lesnar has been de-gaffing it most of the time. But hey, at least I believe that's Lesnar's character. At least I know that's how Brock Lesnar operates. That is the believable thing about Lesnar. That is why fans are cool with it. They're like, oh yeah, sure, Lesnar beating up Reigns. That makes sense. Talk shit, get hit. You're not going to build sympathy off Reigns. Like, literally, if you really wanted this segment to work, you should have had Brock Lesnar show up tonight, talk shit about Dallas for a little bit, say he doesn't give a shit, he's going to go home and have fun with his wife, Sable, and then all of a sudden, Reigns comes through the crowd, spears him in jeans and a tank top, not freaking wearing ring gear like he's about to wrestle the dark match later tonight, but jeans and a tank top, and you have Reigns go spear Lesnar, and there you go. Because the thing is, Roman Reigns will only get over as a badass. It worked at TLC when Roman Reigns, after the match with Sheamus, went on to kick Sheamus' ass and Triple H's ass to actually get freaking over for once. Like, seriously, how hard is it just to say, this is what people want from Reigns? It's someone who is a badass, who doesn't care, and will kick anyone's ass anytime, anywhere. It ain't that freaking hard, but they make it where it's like, oh, we got to make people feel bad for the 6'3", 285-pound Samoan stud muffin. Because I'm going to feel bad for this good-looking fucker getting hit. Get the fuck on out of here, WWE. Jesus. And you know what I also didn't like about this episode of Raw? The Alexa Bliss and Asuka match. It's like, oh my god. 50-50 booking. We don't want to make Asuka look too strong for Charlotte at WrestleMania, but we don't want to make Alexa Bliss too weak for WrestleMania, so we're not going to have a clear-cut winner here. But hey, guess what? Guess what? Nia Jax came out, and I like that. I really love storylines where there's a babyface looking to kick the heel's ass. Sure, there were some inconsistencies, like why didn't Nia Jax just kick her ass earlier? And when Alexa Bliss was talking to Kurt Angle, how come Nia Jax wasn't trying to follow her afterwards? Okay, sure, whatever you may want to say with that, that's fine. But the thing is, I love these type of storylines where the babyface is looking to kick the heel's ass, and especially because Nia Jax is a character that has been getting bullied by the Alexa Bliss character, has been being used by the Alexa Bliss character. There's some history with it there. You can live vicariously through these babyfaces getting revenge on that high school bully, and I really do like these type of storylines. So I have no problem with it. I feel like Alexa Bliss is one of the best talkers in the WWE, and no, I didn't stutter when I say that. She is one of the best talkers in the WWE. I think Nia is just like one of those characters, kind of like Care Bear, they can just get naturally over just doing fun and crazy stuff. So when it comes down to it, yeah, you know, I'm fine with this. I like what they did here. I just didn't like the Asuka and Alexa Bliss match because it was like, what was the point? Like, you didn't make a clear-cut winner. You didn't do anything to put Asuka over or do anything to put Alexa Bliss over. It was just kind of like a boring who gives a shit match. And that's just how I felt about it. It was a who gives a crap. Yeah, this is happening. It happened. Let's move the fuck on. Speaking of which, Care Bear. You know what I will say about Care Bear, and I'll never deny it, even though I don't like the guy, and everyone knows who Care Bear is, and if someone doesn't know and asks who the heck the Care Bear is, comment section down below, you can tell them. He is over. And I like that the WWE is just saying, hey, we can put him in a division that needs a little bit of help to get the fans to care about. The tag team division does need a little bit of help. Yes, the bar is over, but I feel like the bar has kind of cooled down a little bit. They're definitely an entertaining tag team. And putting Care Bear in the tag team scene, I'm fine with it. No, it's not because he's avoiding the world title scene. It's just like, here's the thing. Care Bear is hot. He's over with the crowd. The crowd seems to like him. Now, I'm not going to say he's white hot like Daniel Bryan, like I see some idiots saying. Because if he was white hot like Daniel Bryan, the WWE would have put him in the world title match. That's a damn fact, Jack. But I will say that Care Bear is over. Just because I hate the dude does not mean I won't admit that he is over. The thing is, the dude's over. The dude has a fan reaction. And the thing is, instead of wasting it where it's like in the Universal title match, or let's be real here, he's not probably going to win that match. Or in the IC title match, where let's be real here, he's not going to win that match. And the IC title really doesn't need any help because it already has The Miz. So like The Miz is already doing his part with it. And then if you put him in the IC title scene, you kind of take away from Balor and Rollins and whatever you're trying to build up with them or build with their heat. So, yeah, it makes sense that Care Bear is in the tag team scene because you can use his overness and his hotness to go ahead and help out the tag team division that is feeling kind of lukewarm. And normally I would be against the random tag team facing the established tag team at WrestleMania, but you know, SmackDown seems to have that going for the SmackDown tag titles on their division, so I feel like it's okay with Raw to do it. The Cesaro and Care Bear match was fine. I'm fine with Care Bear winning singles matches. Because here's the thing. If Cesaro and Sheamus challenge him to a handicap match and they beat him, that would make sense. But the thing was, this was a singles match. Care Bear is trying to show that, yeah, he will have a partner. His partner probably won't do shit. He's just there because he needs it. But he can also ultimately kick their asses. And at the end, Sheamus and Cesaro didn't look too bad in this match because Cesaro tried his damnedest to take down Care Bear, and same with Sheamus. It wasn't like, you know, Care Bear dominated both of them. You know, he had some struggles. So I liked what they did here tonight with Care Bear. I like the fact that he's in the tag team scene and that they're using his hotness to help out a division that needs it. Wow. Progression. Now, he's still going to be the Care Bear because I still think he's sloppy. I still think that he doesn't take bumps worth a damn, and I still think there's a lot to be worked on. But maybe his matches with a guy like Cesaro could change my opinion. Nah, it won't change my opinion on him. Just like my opinion of Finn Balor will never change. Yo! Not even worth getting up to put on the jobber jacket. What a blue jobber. Why is the Balor Club winning matches? Next! What else happened on this episode of Raw? Oh! Sasha and Bayley. Now there's rumors, I don't know if this is true or not, that these women have heat. And normally you can tell when Sasha Banks doesn't care because she half-asses most of her shit. And boy, did Sasha Banks half-ass this promo. And you know what? I can't believe I'm saying this on this channel. But I feel bad for Bayley on this instance. You know, Sasha Banks is over here half-assing her promo. Going like, Bayley, why did you not, like, help me, you cost us the match. And I'm like the bigger woman, so we should work together, And I'm sitting here, and the fans are chanting what? Because they don't really care what Sasha's saying. And then here's Bayley. And yes, Bayley got what chance? But she's trying. She's actually trying to make me feel something. And near the end, Bayley was getting the fans to actually, instead of saying what very loud, actually trying to listen to what she's saying. Because what Bayley is saying is absolutely logical. Because Bayley's pissed. Sasha literally acted like a bitch in the Elimination Chamber match. Bayley's sitting there and saying, I didn't like how you smiled after that. Why were you smiling? Why were you sitting there acting like you were so proud of that? You know, you say we're friends, but then you do stuff like this. It doesn't make me believe it. It's like, yes! Oh, by golly gee, duh! And it makes me want to get behind Bayley a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying this. I like Sasha more as a performer, but really, to be honest, this is the most interesting thing they've done with Bayley in quite some time. And I just feel bad that Bayley and Sasha have this backstage heat because these two women can't seem to keep their mouths shut. And then also, too, that they feel like a pre-show match is below them. Here's the thing. I don't think Bayley versus Sasha screams WrestleMania to me, especially where their characters are currently at on the roster. I think the women's battle royale is a good fit for them, especially if you have Bayley do win the women's battle royale. Because I really do think when you look at the contestants at the women's battle royal, Bayley has to be the ultimate favorite. And she should be the one that wins this women's battle royal. I don't give a crap who's on SmackDown. You can take your female Finn Balor, yo, and shove it up your ass. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I hope Bayley wins this female's battle royal. Because really, to be honest here, tonight, she showed me she's willing to commit to changing her character. And even though she may have this backstage heat, and like I said, it's alleged, and we don't really know what's going on back there, at least she's freaking trying. She's not half-assing, resting bitch face like Sasha, just cutting like she actually is just reading her script promo. She's literally like trying to get emotion. She's literally trying to make me care. Oh yeah, the Revival are in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Next! Oh yeah, let's talk about Ronda Rousey. Our girl, cringe Ronda. Oh, how wonderful it is when Ronda gets time to actually sit there and have a scripted promo with all those video packages. She sounds actually absolutely competent. I like this promo though. It reminds people who the hell Ronda Rousey is. It makes people realize this is who this badass chick was. She admits that she failed in the UFC. She's showing emotion. WWE, it's okay for your wrestlers to show this said theme. I know you don't like it. I know that you're sitting there and you're like, oh no, we don't like when our wrestlers act human. But it was kind of nice to see Ronda Rousey, tear up when talking about her last Octagon loss and talking about that God hates her. Ronda, God doesn't hate you because he signed you to a WWE contract. Don't you talk to that nonsense, Ugga. God loves you because you're going to help him get that WrestleMania payout. You know what I'm saying? So Ronda Rousey, this little video package was good. I liked it. And what I liked even more, and I know probably people were thinking I was going to complain about this, but no, it didn't have any place on the show. I like that Ronda Rousey got a little YouTube clip out of this. Yeah. I felt like what they did with Ronda, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, why didn't you put her on TV or anything like that? First of all, Ronda Rousey only should be on TV if Stephanie or Triple H are involved. Like seriously, like I don't want to see Ronda Rousey come out on TV and then all of a sudden Dana Brooke comes out just to get a judo toss. I mean seriously. The YouTube clip was fine. Ronda came out, was her cringy self because she doesn't have a video scripted promo. She came out, she goes, "What's up, Dallas?" Why did she laugh? Dana Brooke came out, cut a competent promo, good for her. And then Ronda's all like, "I don't think you want to do that." Okay, WWE, can you just please train Ronda how to hold the microphone, okay? She holds it too far away for her damn mouth. Tell her to put it closer. But yeah, no, I was fine with the YouTube clip because, one, maybe it was for the crowd because they were probably like shitting on the Ultimate Deletion. I don't know. I wasn't there live, so I wouldn't know how the crowd in Dallas was feeling about the Ultimate Deletion. But maybe it was a nice little treat for them. Who knows? I liked it. I think it was fine for that being on YouTube. I'm not going to bitch about it because really, to be honest, if you're going to use a Ronda Rousey appearance on television, you need to have Triple H or Stephanie involved. Having her go out there and beat up Dana Brooke, people would bitch about that. People would be like, "Oh, why was this on my television?" This being a little YouTube extra bonus clip, even though most of the time I would say I hate when I have to go out of my way to see something, I liked it. It was fine. Because Ronda Rousey right now is still a good commodity, if I can just say that word correctly. She's still a good commodity. She's still someone people want to check out. And it was a harmless 2-minute clip. That was a nice little treat for the fans in Dallas. Man, maybe I'm being too positive. But it's my girl cringe Ronda. I have to be positive about her. Because I cringe. Love her. Hate her at the same time. But I love her more. Damn it. Can't make up my mind. Just like John Cena can't make up his mind with his promos. Are you goofy or are you serious, Cena? What are you taking your approach with The Undertaker? This promo, though, was better than last week's promo that Cena did. Really enjoyed it. Thought it was fine. Then when Kane came out, that was pretty cool. Like, I didn't think I would be kind of excited to see Kane chokeslamming Cena. As long as we don't get Embrace the Hate 2012 Cena's Kane feud for a bit, I'm fine with it. But I like that Kane came out because, whenever The Undertaker gets insulted, Kane should always have the Taker's back, especially at this point in his career. So that's fine. I was fine with it. But yeah, no, the Cena promo was actually pretty good. He actually got the crowd into it. Do something. Like that's something like The Rock would be able to get the crowd to chant something stupid like that. So good for Cena. He did something good for once. And Cena, I'll give Cena more credit. He's done good stuff. I'll give him credit. But you know what? Ultimately, this episode of Raw, I was waiting and wanting to watch one thing. And that is the Ultimate Deletion. Now, I will say, no, it was no final deletion. No, it was no delete or decay. But man, I enjoyed the hell out of this one. And I already know I have a premonition. I already see the Mad Impact fanboys and TNA fans coming out of the woodwork saying, "Oh, when this happened in TNA, you're shitting on it. Now you love it in WWE. WWE did ripping on TNA. Shut up. Can we just enjoy something? I enjoyed this when it was in Impact. I was liking the Hardy character in Impact. I wanted it in WWE because I felt there was so much potential in the WWE. And the thing was, I told people, Vince will give Matt Hardy control because it's not like Matt Hardy is asking for the Universal title out of this. It's not like Matt Hardy is going to be in a higher division than the mid-card division at most with this gimmick. Now, if Matt Hardy won the world title, that'd be awesome and amazing. I would love to see Matt Hardy get a title run because, hell, frick, if Jinder Mahal gets a title run, why can't Matt Hardy? Especially with all the bullshit this dude has been doing throughout his career, I feel like he deserves a WWE world title run. But when it comes down to it, I had fun watching this match. There were so much funny things about it. There was so much good, woken, broken, brilliance, whatever you want to call it. I was digging Bray Wyatt's character in this match. I love the little flashback where he saw the house and it reminded him of the house that Randy Orton burned down a year ago on SmackDown. The part that got me the most though was when they were in the Deletion Dome or whatever it was called, the Dome of Deletion, and Matt Hardy beats up Bray Wyatt, right? And then he's going, the chair with wheels or the lawnmower? The chair with wheels or the lawnmower? And then Matt Hardy gets on the lawn with mower. He's driving that thing looking like he's gonna run over Bray Wyatt. They have this goofy cartoony music in the background. And then Bray Wyatt does the exorcist walk. It's like I was dead after that. And then they got better. Then they go to Skarsgård. And then Bray Wyatt looks to finish Matt Hardy, and Matt Hardy ends up escaping, and Bray Wyatt flips over Skarsgård, and there's Senior Benjamin with the fucking globe. He's like, he got the hole in his hands. He throws at the fucking Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt's looking at it. Brother Nero makes an appearance. Matt Hardy hits the twist of fate. 1, 2, 3. And then the one thing everyone wanted from this was Matt Hardy to push Bray Wyatt into Laker reincarnation. And yeah, Husky Harrison didn't appear. But man, Bray Wyatt is finally deleted. And I hope I never see Bray Wyatt again. I love this. I had fun watching it. Like I said, it's no final deletion. It's no delete or decay, which was my personal favorite, to be honest with you. But I had fun watching this. This is what I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see Matt Hardy finally do something fun and goofy in professional wrestling. He will have creative control as long as he's in these lower divisions. Because look at the New Day. You can't tell me Vince is like always okaying half the shit they're doing. You know, they have creative control. I don't think Vince was like, oh, Big E, you want to put pancakes in your jocks and put it down people's mouth? That sounds great. Pretty sure Vince is like, yeah, do whatever the hell you want. I like that they have free control. And I like this. And I can understand if people don't like it. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I understand. But I think just like the final deletion, when people's first viewing of it was like, what the fuck did I just watch? And then the more they watched, they were like, this is genius. I feel like this is like the same thing. Like people are just going to be sitting here and they're just going to be like, why did I waste my time? And then the more they watch it and the more they get it, the more they're like, oh, this was fun. Because there was a lot of fun bits. I didn't even, the graveyard, what was it, the land of the obsolete and everything like that. They were doing a little Scooby-Doo theme where Matt Hardy was running around. Like, oh man, dude. I had fun with this match, man. I liked it. I wonder what they're going to do next with the Woken universe and with Woken Matt Hardy. Hopefully it's a good feud. Hopefully. But overall, Raw, and I know it sounds weird because I said a lot of positive things about this episode, but on a pure enjoyment level, which I rate these episodes, it was just blah. It honestly did not get me excited for the road to WrestleMania. It was just like, the Ronda stuff was fine. Cena stuff was fine. Care Bear stuff was fine. But ultimately, it was just kind of like a blah episode. It was just like none of the matches, minus Cesaro and Care Bear, were really all that interesting, to be honest with you. That was the only match that I generally was sitting there like, oh yeah, that was a fine matchup. You know, the Ultimate Deletion, I don't really count that as a match. I count that more as a skit and a sketch in itself. So I don't really count that as a match. I mean, I guess if you count that as a match, I guess I enjoyed 2 matches. But you gotta think, 3 hours of Raw, I only enjoyed 2 matches and 1 segment that was in the ring and another segment that was a videotape and a segment that was on YouTube. Okay, that doesn't make it a good episode. It really doesn't. The episode was just okay. You know, I don't think it was. I will say, I'm noticing a trend of WWE trying a bit, not a lot, but a bit with certain things. But a lot of things with them trying a bit is that they're making a lot of misses than they are hits. Like they're missing a lot more trying certain things than hitting home runs or hitting singles and doubles and stuff like that. Like, they're not really hitting well. So when it comes down to it, and I know that was a baseball terminology, it may have gone over some people's heads, but overall, it's just kind of like a blah. Like, it's just kind of like, it's there. And I don't want to feel like on the road to WrestleMania, I'm just watching okay episodes. Like I said, it's not the worst Raws I've ever seen. I've seen worse, but been okay. But what did you guys think of Raw and the Ultimate Deletion? Leave it in the comment sections down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseAuber68. Remember, guys, just like our champion Brock Lesnar, sometimes you don't have to give a shit in life. And just like the Blue Ballore, pop your collars and say with me, yo!